I used to think the biggest backtest profit number was the goal. This time, Claude found a one-line fix to our trailing stop. Every standard metric says it barely matters. But when I checked what it actually did to the trades, it improved about 2/3 of the trades it touched, and it reduced losses in every single condition I tested. This one is real, and this episode is how I proved it. So this time, I asked a different question. Can AI help me build an edge that is actually real? I went back to the exit strategy, because that is the part that is supposed to protect the trade. So I brought that problem to Claude. We focused on the normal ATR trailing stop. On paper, it sounds smart. When the price goes up, the stop follows underneath by ATR times 3. But there is a nasty failure mode hiding inside it. When volatility spikes, ATR expands, and the stop actually moves farther away from current price, which means you are losing money, and the stop is giving you more room to lose. It is like a seatbelt getting looser during a crash. That is the expansion trap. So Claude suggested a simple fix. What if the stop could tighten, but never widen? I call that the clamped stop. It uses whichever ATR is smaller, the current one or the one at entry. If volatility drops after entry, the stop can tighten. If volatility spikes after entry, the stop stays where it was. It can lock tighter, but it can never loosen. Like a seatbelt, it locks when things get ugly. That sounds good on paper, but would it actually improve trades or just shake me out early? Looking at total return is not enough. Episode 6 taught me that. I needed to compare trade by trade. So I kept the entry fixed ATR breakout and only changed the exit. Same entry logic, different exit behavior. Here is our setup. Tesla, $100,000 from 2011 to now. First, the normal scoreboard. Live version finished with 49 trades, a profit factor of 3.95 and 4,074%. The clamped version finished with 56 trades, a profit factor of 3.29 and 4,936%. More trades, lower profit factor. The scoreboard says the fix made things messier. Then I stripped out the extra trades and compared only the 49 they both shared. Live version made about $4 million on those trades. The clamped version, nearly $7.6 million. Same entries, same 49 trades. The clamp stop almost doubled the gain. That is not a rounding error. That is a real change in behavior. And it improved both sides. Winners went from 730% to 777%. Losses improved from -184% to -174%. Better winners, smaller losses. Here is one trade that shows the difference. June 24, 2021. Both versions entered the same Tesla breakout. Live version held until November 16th and made 49%. The clamped version exited 1 week earlier, November 9th, and made 74%. Volatility spiked in that final week. Live version stop widened and gave back 25 points of profit. The clamp stop could not widen. It locked the gain. But there was a catch. Exiting earlier also meant re-entering sooner. 7 extra trades. 2 winners, 5 losers. Most of those losers jumped right back into the same volatile zone that triggered the exit. The tighter stop got me out. Then the entry signal put me right back in the fire. That is the whipsaw tax, a known cost of tighter stops. So the match trades got better. The extra churn gave some of it back. Is that real improvement? Or just noise? One ticker is not enough. I needed to see if this holds everywhere. So I pushed it across 6 conditions. Tesla at ATR 2.5, 3, and 3.5. Apple, QQQ, and SPY at ATR 3. Loss reduction was positive in all 6. The improved trade rate ranged from 50% to 81%. Average it out. The clamp stop improved about 2/3 of the trades it actually changed. Not perfect, but consistent. And the pattern made total sense. On Tesla, 23 out of 49 trades diverged. The fix was constantly active. On Apple, 16 out of 52. On QQQ, 8. On SPY, just 5. The more volatile the stock, the more the fix activates. On stable ones, it steps aside. That is exactly what a volatility fix should do. This is the part I care about most. Better structure did not always mean bigger profit. Apple made less money with the clamp, but losses were still smaller and it improved 13 out of 16 change trades. Why did profits still drop? 8 extra trades, 8 losers. Tesla at ATR 2.5 told a similar story. Better losses, lower final equity. That is exactly why total return is not enough. A strategy can make less money and still be structurally better. This one reduced losses in all 6 conditions. It improved about 2/3 of the trades it actually changed. And drawdown improved in 5 out of 6. On Tesla 3.5, it dropped from 64% to 54%. That is not a lucky path. That is a structural edge. This is the kind of edge I want to build with AI. We think and let AI build, and together we discover what is real. If this changed how you think about backtests, drop a like. Code is on GitHub. See you next time.